If your glove box is a disaster zone and your door pockets are stuffed with old receipts and melted chapsticks and other, frankly, garbage, you are not alone. Welcome back to my car and welcome back to 15-minute declutters. For today's 15-minute declutter, we are tackling car clutter. Specifically, I'm doing my 2 front door pockets, my glove box, the little cubby hole underneath my dashboard, and the compartment in my armrest. All those little hidden away messes that you kind of ignore until you are searching for your registration in a panic. Let's dive in. First things first, you can either grab one box, bring it to your car, and put everything from all of those areas into that box so that you can bring it into the house, and then while you're sitting watching TV, while you are listening to an audiobook, you can sort through things indoors. What I'm going to do today, I have 2 boxes. So I am doing all of my sorting in the zone, in the car. I have 1 box for things that need to be rehomed. I have 1 box for things that are staying in the car. And I have a garbage bag. Whether you are sorting in your car or in your home, you're going to need 2 boxes, one for stuff for the car, one for needs a new home, and a garbage bag. The reason that I am putting everything that lives in my car into 1 box and then finding it new homes is twofold. One, just because something is in my glove box right now doesn't mean that it wouldn't fit better maybe in a door pocket or vice versa. So I'd like to see what I'm choosing to keep in the car before choosing where it's going to live. Also, it is going to make sure that I get everything out of there. I don't just say, oh yeah, this looks right, and not completely clear out the section. Once I've pulled everything out of each of these sections, whether you've sorted your things in the house or right here in the car, this is a great place to pause. If that's all the energy you've got today, good job you. The easiest one to deal with is the trash, right? Old receipts can get either shredded or recycled, coupons that are expired, items that are broken, chapsticks that have melted, anything that you know you don't want, need, aren't going to use anymore, they're just gone. So first step, easy peasy. If you have sorted in your car like I did, your next step is going to be to take a bin into the house and relocate all the things that accidentally ended up in your car. Things like lipsticks that haven't yet melted, or maybe extra sunglasses, a screwdriver that's been rolling around for weeks and weeks in your car. That can go back into the house. If it's not something that you regularly use while driving, it probably has a better home elsewhere. Now, I know that decluttering can be a little tricky, especially when you come across certain types of items. Let's talk about some common decluttering challenges. First, sentimental clutter. This can look like old concert tickets, a postcard from a friend, a rock or a leaf that you picked up and you've been holding on to for ages. If it makes you smile, that is wonderful. Keep it. But maybe it would be better kept in a memory box in your house rather than in your car. The next category are the just in case items. We all love to be prepared, but let's be realistic. How many napkins do we really need? And are we going to use the crumpled napkins that got smushed into our glove box? A small handful is great, but an entire stash from every time you've had takeout over the last 6 months, most of which are probably crumpled up and you can't tell which ones have schmutz on them and which ones don't, that's probably too many, friend. And if you have kids, you probably have kid-related clutter. Toys, toy parts, snack wrappers, that one lonely sock that you're not even sure if it belongs to your child or not. How did it get there? It's okay to throw out broken pieces of toys. It is okay to give away toys that you found under a car seat that your child hasn't played with in months. It's okay to let go of that clutter instead of letting it take up real estate, both in your head and your car. So now that we have decluttered and we have been very realistic about how many napkins we need, it is time to find a home for all of the pieces we are keeping in our car. But we're not just going to toss them in anywhere. We are going to organize them so that they are easy to find when we need them. Let's start with the glove box. This is prime real estate, so we want to keep it neat and functional. First, a document organizer is a must-have. This will keep your car manual, your car insurance, and your registration all in one place so that you're not going crazy looking for it if you ever get pulled over. This is what mine looks like, and it has the manual. I've got some car fresheners, and it's got a section where I put my registration and my insurance, but I don't want to show those on camera. If you can't grab your insurance and registration in 2 seconds, it's taking too long. So if you think I need more napkins, Larissa, I can't live with only 3 napkins in my glove box. That's okay. Maybe put the napkins elsewhere, put a box of Kleenex in your car, but make sure that your registration and the things you need are not buried. The next most important section for me is in my armrest. And what I've done is I have measured the size of my armrest, and I have found containers that fit in there. I'm putting in here all the little essentials that kind of float around, things like pen and a small notepad, device charger, hand sanitizer, that sort of thing. That way they are contained and easy to grab when needed. My rule for the glove box and the armrest are if it's not essential, it doesn't belong here. Next, let's talk about the door pockets. My vestibular system is still a little wonky, so I keep a barf bag in my door pocket at all times, just in case. When I started emptying my door pockets, I realized that for me, that's where I take receipts and put them. So I purchased just from the dollar store a little envelope that goes in there where I can put all of my receipts. That way, if I need one down the road, great. And if not, at least they're all pulled together, they're flattened out, they're not taking up a ton of space, and next time I'm near a garbage can, I can chuck them out. Speaking of garbage cans, I also keep a cup in my cup holder, and its sole purpose is garbage. I like these guys because they fit in my cup holder. If I destroy it, if it gets disgusting, it's okay because I got this at the dollar store for $1, and I can run these through my dishwasher. Keep it streamlined, and remember that safety is most important. Don't store heavy objects in your door pockets because in the event of an accident, God forbid, these things become dangerous projectiles. So just keep it simple and keep it light. And avoid flammable items, aerosol hairspray, batteries. Batteries and certain types of battery-powered devices can be really dangerous in a hot car. If you're not sure, store them elsewhere. So once you get your car looking amazing, how do you keep it this way? A little planned maintenance goes a long way, at least for me. One of my favorite habits is each week when I'm doing my weekly grocery pickup, I do a quick sort through. I just open the glove box, the armrest, look in the door pouches, and assess really quickly. It takes a minute or two to toss any trash, and if there are misplaced items, like if I do find a random rogue screwdriver in my glove box, when they bring my groceries to my car, I know that those grocery bags are going in my house, so I can pop that screwdriver, that mug, that whatever I've pulled from the front of my car, put it into a grocery bag, and I know it's going to end up in the house. Everything has a home, and hopefully your car, just like my car, is now a clutter-free zone. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out my last 3 quick cleans video where we clean our car. It is the perfect companion to today's declutter. I really love that I did my 3 quick cleans video about my car because I had my mini vacuum cleaner and my Clorox wipes in my car kit. So I have cleaned out my glove box. I have cleaned out and organized the storage compartment in my armrest. I've emptied out the storage compartment under my dash, and I like keeping it empty. I think I'm going to try that. And my car feels cleaner and more organized now. It is not a showroom detailed car, and I don't really care that much. I just want it to feel not embarrassing when I have friends in my car. Thank you for sticking with me. I'd love to hear what's the weirdest thing you found in your car, whether it's the glove box, the door compartments, anything more random than a rock and a rubber ducky. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you remember that you are not alone trying to find some ways to make keeping your car clean a little bit easier.